My fellow flames, welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. My name is Amethyst, and today we're going to be discussing which unit I am most looking forward to upon the release of 2.6, heading towards Wuthering Waves this September. Am I going to be summoning for Augusta, the solar queen, the solar goddess herself, or am I going to be summoning for the lunar princess Iuno? That is what we're going to be discussing today, so if you enjoyed this discussion video, hit that like, comment down below, and let me know which unit you are most looking forward to, and subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, let's get into this. So, not too long ago, we got the first view of Augusta and Iuno. We got the official leaked gameplay. It wasn't leaked, Kura knew what they were doing. We got the official leaked gameplay for both Augusta and Iuno, and let me tell you, these units look divine. They look chef's kiss. They look crisp, clean, and ready to destroy anything at all in their path upon the release of 2.6. Any new boss, erased. Any old boss, eradicated. These two units look really, really good, but the question I'm asking today is, which unit am I summoning for out of Augusta or Iuno? Or maybe I'll be summoning for both. Wrong. I'll be summoning for one of these two units, and really quickly, before I progress through the video, I want you all to make a prediction. Now, some of you have been with me a long time on the channel, so some of you long-time viewers that know me well enough, comment down below and let me know, make a prediction on which unit do you think I'm most looking forward to. And if you're new here, also make a prediction. Do you think I'm most looking forward to Augusta or Iuno? I'm going to answer that question very, very soon, but I want you guys to pause the video and make a prediction, because I'm going to look through the comments and see which ones have voted for Augusta and which ones have voted for Iuno. Just a little community challenge for you guys, something I really want you guys to get involved with, because I like to engage with my viewers, and I want you guys to get involved with this, because I think Augusta and Iuno are two of the best looking units in Wuthering Waves to date. Their animations are crisp, clean. They have really exceeded my expectations with how I thought Augusta and Iuno were going to look. And here I thought Carlotta, Zani, Cartethia's animations were really, really good. They have ascended. The animation scale has ascended. We're going more and more towards Punishing Grey Raven level animations, and I'm here for it. Now, to answer the question, which unit am I most looking forward to out of these units? And the answer is, drumroll, ding, 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 Augusta. Augusta is the unit I am most looking forward to in Wuthering Waves. And let me tell you why. Number one, she is a solar goddess. She has such aura. She literally has a crown upon her head with the symbol of the sun. She harnesses the power of Horus, the Egyptian god himself. Now, I know this is based around ancient Greece, but I don't care. Horus is one of my favorite gods in mythology, and Horus is the sun god in the ancient Egypt mythos, okay? So you better believe she's going to be harnessing that power. But also, people have been making memes that we're going to be getting Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon in Wuthering Waves, basically saying that Augusta is Solgaleo and Iuno is Lunala, which is quite ironic considering that I preferred Lunala to Solgaleo in that gen of Pokemon. But I've seen those memes around. It actually is really, really funny. It's like, this September, Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon heading to stores near you this September. But I'm most looking forward to Augusta. The fact that she also has a Bunkai, and also she goes Super Saiyan as well. Not the exact same kind of Super Saiyan as Zani. Zani literally goes Super Saiyan. She has a transcended state. But there is an animation within Augusta's kit where she hovers in the sky and a golden aura surrounds her and explodes, which reminds me a lot of like Spirit Bomb Goku in the Android and the Super Android movie. Now, those who know what I'm talking about, know. There is a Spirit Bomb absorbing Super Saiyan Goku where he absorbs the Spirit Bomb and he goes rage-induced Super Saiyan Spirit Bomb absorbed Goku. And that reminds me a lot of what Augusta did. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and Google right now on YouTube, Spirit Bomb absorbed Goku versus Super Android 13. It's a crisp and clean fight, and it's badass. But I have not been excited for a unit like this since probably Carlotta and Zani and Cartethia. And I was probably out of the three, I think I was most looking forward to Zani because of what I saw in her animations in the kit. The fact that she literally went Super Saiyan made me like her even more than when I originally saw her drip marketing. way back in November last year. Carlotta is also some of my favorite animated characters in Wuthering Waves. Now, my favorite character in Wuthering Waves isn't even playable, being Geshu Lin. One day, I'm praying to God he will be playable, but he is my number one most hyped unit in the future. But as of the ones that I've announced to be playable and the ones that have been playable thus far, my most anticipated unit is Augusta. She looks redonkulous. She looks ridiculous. Honestly, she looks insane. Absolutely insane. And I'm so here for it. And I guarantee she's going to be the more popular unit out of the two because of her animations alone. We don't even know what her kit is. We don't even know what either of these units' kits are. And the thing is, they both look gorgeous. Augusta is my favored one, but Iuno still looks very, very good. It's so anime. Like, they've literally taken anime level animations, like high class Toei animation, ufotable level animations, and are now implementing it in their games. We've seen it in PGR, now we're seeing it in Wuthering Waves. We've seen it in HSR, now we're seeing it in Wuthering Waves, because it is just beautiful. It's beautifully animated, and it looks like Augusta's got multiple resonance liberations. She has the first one where she literally drags her sword out of she does a Malekith from Elden Ring and gets the sword out and goes into like God of War mode, God of War Augusta. And then she has a Bunkai where she literally then just goes and then just last but not least, a second animation slices the universe and a lightning bolt goes and it's so clean, so good. I am here for it. I'm super sugoi desune excited for this, if that makes sense at all. But I have not been excited this much for a unit since Zani, since the 2.3 live stream when I first saw how Zani looked when she actually went Super Saiyan. I S6 Zani, by the way. Bearing in mind, I didn't spend that much on Zani. I think I spent about 150 quid, which is about close, not quite, but close to $200 for an S6R1 character, because I got multiple doubles in those multis, okay? I got multiple double Zanis. I've even got proof. The video is literally on YouTube. That summon session went ridiculous. The stream was hype. The video was hype. Playing that character, I still play that character. She's my main DPS. And my God, she is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I cannot wait for Augusta, because Augusta is something, she looks like she's going to be a hyper carry character. Now, those that also know me know I go for hyper carry characters over any other character within the game. I went for Jinshi, who's hyper carry. I went for Carlotta, who's hyper carry. I went for Zani, who's hyper carry. Hyper carry characters are my go-to. So anytime a character is hyper carry, and especially if they're Broadblade, is like an instant summon. You know, Zani was a Broadblade, you know, and now Augusta's a Broadblade user. Most of my favorite characters in these kind of games are most likely Claymore or Broadblade users, you know. Jean's one of my favorite characters. Now, I don't have Jean, but he's one of my favorite 5-stars in the game. And guess what? He's a hyper carry, and he also has, he can be used as a hyper carry, and he also has a Broadblade. You know, Zani is a hyper carry. Like, she just decimates everything, any and all. S0 Zani's good. S0 R1 Zani's good. S6 R1 Zani literally does 500,000 damage if you set her up right. Augusta, I think, is going to be absolutely disgusting. I have not been this excited for a character since Zani, and then before Zani, it was Carlotta. You know, I was very excited for Cartethia, but then upon Cartethia's release, I wasn't that excited playing her because the way she plays isn't my exact playstyle. Her animations are amazing. I feel like a god when I am using her because of the animations and because of the Getsuga Tensho Excalibur Saber ult swipe, but also her Sailor Moon transformation. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. But Zani's animations is still my favorite. She literally gets golden hair. She literally gets a massive Super Saiyajin Super Blast, like swing Unga Bunga sword. But Augusta just looks amazing. Iuno looks like a Quincy from Bleach. You've literally got Augusta being a Soul Reaper, a Super Soul Reaper from Bleach, and then you've got a Quincy from Bleach. Yuno's the Quincy, Augusta's the Soul Reaper. Changed my mind. Honestly, look at Uryu from, is it Uryu from Bleach? And then look at Ichigo from Bleach. They're the same characters as Augusta and Iuno. Iuno is a Quincy, and she literally looks so cool. The way she uses her feet and her entire body to draw back her bow, and it's like a massive explosion into the ground. And the fact that when you activate their resonance liberations, Augusta literally summons the sun, and Iuno summons the moon, and you can see them. It's like a domain expansion basically, and it's so cool. It is so cool. There's even an animation where Iuno looks like, one, she can fly, she can hover and fly, but she looks like she dives underwater for a minute, which is really, the animations are. And also the foot gooners are coming out as well. The feet lovers are coming out of the woodwork because people love Iuno because there was a deliberate, on purpose foot shot. And one particular person that I'm calling out right now is Ufi TV. Ufi, I'm calling you out right now. So if you're watching, I love you, but also you're a foot gooner. You love feet. You are obsessed with feet for whatever reason. I don't get it, but hey, you're one of my good friends, so I guess I'll allow it. But yeah, they did a deliberate foot shot where she like balances like a jewel. She does like a Iuno does like a Ishmael where Ishmael has like a galaxy orb, crunches it, and then the galaxy explodes. Except this time it's Iuno balancing the galaxy orb on her feet, and then you literally like blows on it and then uses it to do like an infinity bow strike to the ground, and it is so cool. And then you've got Augusta, which literally goes Bunkai, drags the sword out of the ground, and then literally goes like you remember Ayato? Like Ayato from Genshin Impact, where he literally did like it is basically that, but on steroids. Like Augusta looks amazing. Honestly, some of the best, if not the best, animations in Wuthering Waves. And then when she does her Koride Hawarida, it's over slash Bunkai slash. Not only does she slice the world and it looks like it's covered in fiery electro blades and just swipes, a lightning bolt then comes from the heavens, strikes the ground and goes, and the sound design was crisp, it was clean, it was supreme, it was sublime, and I am here for it. While we're talking about this, I'm going to very quickly get it up on the screen right now. Augusta, Iuno animations. Iuno and Augusta. Here we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. Pause it. Turn the sound off, and actually, you know what? Turn the sound all the way up. Turn the music off, and let's just play. Let's just play this. Just for an example, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, can you, no, that's not it. Can you please show me what I want? Show me what I want. Okay, for some reason, it's not showing me what I want. It's not showing me the screen that I desire, but I'd very much appreciate it, please. Augusta, there we go. We got it eventually. Sorry about that, guys. But let's go into it. Like, look at this. Like, one, the model looks amazing. The fact that her crown on her head glows, and also the clothes she's wearing is very, very cool. And her base animations here look very cool. Look, and then she has a griffin as well. Like, oh my god. Obviously, this is zoomed in for whatever reason, but look how cool this looks. And then the Koride. You just can't beat that. You can't beat that. And then we have Iuno looking graceful. Look how nice and beautiful Iuno looks in all of her splendor. And then she starts getting the disc, the magical disc, and goes diving under the water there. So good. Quincy mode activate. And then last but not least, amazing. Amazing. Like, just look. Just look. Just look. Just look at her. Just look at her. You cannot tell me that no... I am going for as many copies as possible. I'll discuss what I'm going to be doing upon when this video concludes. It looks insane. It looks insane. So good. This is like CN voices, by the way, like Chinese voices. We've had JP, now having CN. They are just so good. The animation power creep continues to get larger and larger. And 1.0 character power animations were still good. Look at this! Look at that. Amazing. 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 And it really is amazing. Like, these animations really are something to behold, and I'm very, very, very happy with the way they all look. And I honestly cannot wait to summon on day one for Augusta. Augusta's phase 1, Iuno's phase 2, I'm guessing, from the way they released the drip marketing and the way they showed off Augusta's gameplay first and then Iuno. I think Augusta's phase 1, Iuno's phase 2. Now, will I be going for an S6 character? Yes. Maybe. No. Let me rephrase that. I don't know why I said yes. Well, I'll be going for as many copies as possible based on the currency I have. If I have the money to spare, then I may put a little bit of money into the game to get as many copies as Augusta. So the game plan is we summon for Augusta. We then summon for her weapon, and then we go back to Augusta's banner, and then we try our best. We try our best to get as many copies of Augusta as possible. Now, if her kit, for instance, if her S1, S2, S3, basically depending on what her constellations or what her sequence nodes do, if her S1 and S2 are not worth it, then I most likely just won't go for copies. However, let's say her S1 is really good, S2 is decent or okay or average, but S3 is really good, then I'm going to be inclined to get an S1. And if I can get as many copies as possible up to however many sequence nodes I can, I will. Is it guaranteed that I'll be S6ing Augusta? No. If I do manage to get as close to S6 as possible, great, happy days. If I get S1, great. If I get S2, great. If I get S3, great. Realistically, I don't think I'm going to be going beyond S3. You know, I don't think I'll be going for beyond S3. But I will be putting some money in to Augusta. I'll probably do what I did for Zani. I put about £150 into Zani, which is close to about 170, 180, about $180. So that's probably what I'll do for Augusta as well. And then we'll test our luck. Granted, when I did put the money into Zani, I had all of the bonuses available. I do not anymore because I bought the bonuses when they refreshed. When the anniversary patch came out. I do not have the bonuses at my expense, at my disposal, but I will still be summoning for Augusta. I will be bringing home Augusta regardless whether I win or lose the 50-50, and then I'll be going for her weapon, and then we'll be going for as many copies as possible. I lost the 50-50 for Frolova. Frolova was extortionate. Frolova was extortionate. I don't think you understand. Frolova was literally an extortion summon session. It was painful, but worth it because Frolova is one of my favorite characters. She's S0. She's S0, R0. I don't have her weapon, but I have her S0, and I've built her to the best of my ability. And her with Zani and with Shortkeeper, that hyper carry, off-field damage hyper carry team clears everything. And I've seen some comments in my recent video going, well, but when you've got an S6 character, everything's easy. I don't give a shit. I've had people in my comments say they've got an S0 or S1 Zani and R1. And they've used the same team and saying they're getting not the same results, but similar results, and they're managing to clear TOA. When Augusta comes out, I will be making a secondary hyper carry team by replacing Zani and having Augusta, followed by Frolova as my off-field DPS, followed by Shorekeeper. That's what I'll be doing. Now, will I be summoning for Iuno? Hell no. Iuno looks cool, But before Iuno's animations, I thought she was a very pretty looking character in the story, but I didn't care about the character. When I saw Augusta Aura Farm on that stage, talking to the entire audience throughout the Great Aegon, I was like, yup, I'm summoning for her. Even when they announced, when we were going to Septimon in 2.4, when they just announced what all of these new 5 stars looked like, yes, I literally saw it in this order. It was Cartethia as my number 1 summon, Lupa as my number 2, then it was Augusta as my number 3 pick, and then it was Frolova as my number 4. And then Kuai Yuan was there, but I knew Kuai Yuan probably isn't going to be in the game for another 2 or 3 patches, because I guarantee Kuai Yuan is going to be the link bridge between Septimon and Renacita and us going back to Huanglong, because I do believe we're going to be going back to Huanglong when Kuai Yuan launches. I can almost guarantee that that's going to be happening. I'm very confident in that. By the end of the year, we'll be going back to Huanglong, and Kuai Yuan's patch will be the thing that basically takes us back to Huanglong. But anyway, that's my discussion on who I'll be summoning for, how many I'll be summoning for, and just overall discussing the hype I have around these units. If you enjoyed this video and this discussion video, hit that like, comment down below, and subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for watching. I always enjoy making these discussion videos with you guys because it connects me with you. It feels like I'm talking to each and every single one of you, and also asking you to comment down below for which unit you are summoning for and which unit do you think I'm summoning for with the prediction thing I did at the start of the video. I think it's very engaging, very fun, and I appreciate each and every single one of you, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be in the position I am today. And I just want to say, I appreciate each and every single one of you. You guys are amazing. You guys are the real heroes. And I will see you in the next video. Take it easy, everyone, and have a good rest of your day, evening, night, or morning.